Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, I acquired the most overpowered item in the game, the Omamori, which grants me the invisible state, basically making it so none of the enemies in the game notice that I'm there and I can slice them into pieces at my heart's content. And yeah, apparently this thing is as overpowered as intended. To my understanding, this item basically exists for anybody who wants to use it. It's a little too overpowered for my taste. I do like a little overpoweredness, but in my case, I think I'll go back to the Truth Ribbon, and... well, actually, I don't know about the Truth Ribbon. Maybe the Magical Scarf. Though I am kind of curious if the Truth Ribbon will reveal anything here at this oasis that we stopped at. As far as I remember, though, there's no invisible items here. Again, I don't know if the game will notify me when there is an invisible item nearby. I'll go ahead and safely assume that I can go ahead and equip the Magical Scarf again without worrying about missing something invisible, including myself. Alright, let's go ahead and get going now. We are in the middle of the Chitori Desert, and making our way to the next town to meet up with Alina to find somebody about some ancient inscriptions that we need to get translated. Now that I'm no longer invisible, of course, these guys are gonna be a little bit more aggressive. And by that I mean aggressive, period. They can actually see me. Okay, that's clearly a path down there. What about over here? Looked like there was a path over here. Or maybe not. Maybe I was seeing things. I was probably seeing things. Oh, this is what I saw. I thought that was a path because I didn't see all the way down into it. From here, it definitely looks like a path. It's not. This, on the other hand, definitely a path. Okay, I noticed as soon as I got onto the map, you got a defensive buff. Maybe that is what is causing you to be immune to damage. However, I was looking at my original recordings, and it seems like this actually does damage them. No, that was apparently a glitch in the version that I played, and it's no longer a glitch in this version. Okay, I need to recover my SP a bit here. So I'm not entirely sure what it is that you need to do in order to be able to damage them. But they hit pretty hard, so I'm just going to go ahead and ignore them. I'm sure I'll find something that can damage them. In fact, what was that? I just heard something. I just remembered what it was. I'm gonna really ready my shield. In fact, I'm also gonna want to ready... you know what? I'll keep this spell on hand because I'll recover some HP whenever I attack the upcoming enemy. What was I about to do? I was about to do something. Oh, I just remembered what it was. Let's see here. Scorpion. Yeah, you do get an item from the Scorpion, which means it can be defeated. You know what? This is actually a pretty ideal situation. Assuming that you're on screen enough. I need to get you a little bit more on screen. That helps. Arrows! Oh boy. Are we getting the bow and arrow soon? That seems like what's going on. If we're fighting enemies that drop arrows, that means that's gonna be a thing soon. Ah, give me that. Those are some mighty roars that the wolves make, by the way. Okay, another path down there. But I want to explore this map in full, just in case there's something else of interest. For example, Elixir. Definitely worth exploring. Animal hides are definitely good to get. What's over here? Another path. Okay. Which path do I want to take? Let me start with this path. Oh wait, I remember what the other path is. We're not going to be able to do much on it quite yet, but let's at least check it out. Well, for being a desert, there's a lot of oases in this place. Well, we are still on an island. Oh boy. Okay. Gonna want to make note of this. That's another treasure chest that requires something. We'll have to come back for it later. We've stopped people from going to the volcano because many have died there. I mean, that shouldn't be surprising at all. It is a volcano after all. You know, if you didn't say it, I was gonna. Okay, so this is the path to the volcano. Although, that guy is kind of out of the way. Maybe he's a lookout. This is the path to the volcano. But we're not actually going to be able to go to it at this current point in time. So, though, I am curious how far I'm able to get. While also looking for more treasures. Caution advised. Access to Totori Volcano is restricted to those who do not hold a pass. Volcano is active and dangerous. Where does one get a pass to go explore a volcano? Come to think of it, that's an actual thing. A lot of people actually like going out to watch volcanoes. Like that one in Iceland. There was a big old crowd looking around there. That was kind of interesting. I'm not sure I would want to actually get that close to a volcano personally. Okay, how far are you allowing me to go here? I'm surprised there hasn't been anybody to stop me yet. Who dat? If you get injured inside the volcano, you can make use of this crystal to heal your wounds. Of course, I would advise against entering the volcano at this time. It's extremely dangerous. Heal point is awesome. Ah, here we go. Here's where I'm gonna be blocked from entry. And this is, by the way, going to be dungeon number 2. So, look forward to that. You got some sort of problem, buddy? No, but you do. I'm afraid I can't let you into the volcano without permission. Hold it! You're not allowed in there without presenting a pass. Now, get out of my sight before I break those skinny legs of yours. Wow. Okay, I know you're trying to protect me from getting myself killed, but breaking my legs is hardly a great alternative. Although I suppose whatever works. Nice to see some indication that there's paths between different maps, by the way. There's so many open edges to maps that sometimes you have to wonder whether an edge is a path or just an open edge. But considering there's actual markings, that is definitely handy. Okay, back where we were before. I think. Where were we? Oh gosh. Nope, this is a new map. Let me check that there's anything to the right. There wasn't anything to the right. Got a stick. I'm guessing sticks can be used... Ooh, what's that? What is that? Does this game have a hammer item, like in Link to the Past? I don't remember that being a thing, but I'm gonna assume so. Yep, I'm gonna have to come back with a hammer. Okay, so look forward to bow and arrow and a hammer, I guess. I definitely remember the bow and arrow, but I forgot all about there being a hammer. Oh-ho! What do we got here? Incidentally, nice that I was finally able to remember what buttons are what. Took me a while. Got them mixed up a lot. But that's just me not being used to playing action games. Oh! Hello, skeleton. I'm surprised. I never thought I'd see another person ever again. I was once a warrior. Are you about to say you had an arrow in the knee? I was once a warrior like you many years ago. I fell down here and died whilst adventuring with a friend of mine. Well, that's a bummer, but at least you're a cool skeleton, right? And still sapient. He told me he'd get help and rescue me. He never came back from me. I fear that something terrible happened to him. He would never leave a friend behind. The thought of him being killed haunts me to this very day. Okay, that part definitely sucks. Maybe that's why my soul can't cross over to the next life. I'll investigate that thing whenever I exit, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be something that grants us some sort of buff. Oh, good thing I got extra bombs. Ooh, what's this? Defense up. I assume that's going to be really expensive and really short-lived, but in case of emergency, I guess. Ooh, combat scroll. Instant level up. I'm already about to level up, so I'll try to remember to use it as soon as I level up again. Okay. That thing, on the other hand, is a long buff. Also, I want to make note that that guy is there, just in case I need to come back and let him know what happened to his friend. There's definitely not a quest mentioning it. There's that level up, and... there's that level up. Anything off in this direction that I might have missed? You go down in one hit regardless. Okay, over there is where that magic spell I can't reach yet is. Be wary of iframes. Oh boy. Been a while since we've seen these guys. Oh dear, the game is asking me to save too. So you're the one that rescued... Uh-oh. So you're the one that rescued Alina from the School of Magic. How do you know about that? We have been monitoring the School of Magic for a long time now. Oh boy, they were really making sure that Alina didn't squeal. We saw you acting all brave in there. So you guys are the ones responsible for kidnapping her, then. It was for good reasons. Bullcrap! Though I would advise you to stop following us and return home, or something. You have no idea what you're dealing with. We'll see about that. Heh. Out of curiosity, am I able to just walk past you? No, you are quite in the way because bounding boxes are weird. I was just thinking back on the times of bloodshed during staining these sands. I have noticed the littering of spears here and there. You may know me as the great magician that protected this island with my magic. Elric? Elric, yeah. So you're that magician. Okay, what's up? My name is Elric. The world outside of this island is dangerous. There are foes with far more power than you could ever imagine. As I was protecting the people of this island, frustration and anger accumulated. People felt confined on this tiny chunk of land floating on a vast ocean. The islanders started to wage war over land, turning to violence as an outlet for their frustration. I could see everything. I was tasked with protecting these people as I watched them murder, steal food, and land. Even the people I cared for got swept up in war. In the end, I gave up. I released the barriers protecting this island. I wanted it all to end. As monsters began to reclaim the land, things took an unexpected turn. People began to band together and fight off the invasion of monsters. The islanders set aside their differences and worked together. It made me feel worthless. I wondered why I even bothered to protect the island. I would have expected that to refill your faith in humanity or something like that. It felt as if the wars and suffering were all my fault for confining people to the island. Oh, okay. I lost many friends and comrades. I want to erase the mistakes I made, and now I've found a way to make that a reality. The grimoire I have in my possession will allow me to travel backwards through time. I can bring my comrades back and correct mistakes of the past. Faust, allow me to show you one of the many battles that once waged here. Well, that is definitely sounding like more of a good cause than I expected. Though time travel can be a bit messy, especially when you have to wonder what happened to the people of the current present time. Do they cease to exist? That's a scary thought. I suppose there's always multiverse theory, though, I guess. Sir, the enemies are closing in on us. I'm not sure how much longer we can suppress their attacks. Another loss. We are losing too many soldiers here. Our chances of victory are becoming slimmer by the minute. It's true that we've lost many of our own, but hope is not lost. We can still claim victory. I don't want to see a single man left standing. Spare no lives and take back what is rightfully ours. Forward! Okay, you need to be a little bit more motivated than that. The enemies are advancing forward. What are your orders, sir? We have no choice but to fight to the death. If we let the enemies beyond where we stand, the village will be... Oh, if we let the enemies stand... Bleh. If we let the enemies beyond where we stand, the village will be in danger. They won't hesitate to take lives and pillage whatever they can from us. We charge forward without fear. Somehow I don't think that worked out. War is such a terrible thing. Watching countless spears kill hundreds of soldiers, watching the blood-curdling rage of men on horseback charging towards death. Once I obtain the power to reset everything, I'll do things differently, changing the course of history, guiding it towards a better future. The gears of evil that spun to create this catastrophe in the first place shall be stopped before they have the chance. I'll also eradicate the maggots infesting the School of Magic. Yeah, I do feel like they're kind of men in blacking things up right now. The School of Magic? What do you mean by that? Ah, of course. You have forgotten like everybody else on this island. I was protecting these lands from something that defies logic and explanation. The infection has been here ever since I stopped protecting the island. The monsters you see all around are the beginning results of the infection. You're talking nonsense! Monsters have been around since the dawn of time. That's why we train magicians and warriors. That is what the School of Magic wants you to believe, yes. I don't know what insidious plan they have set into motion to cause the islanders to forget and believe such fabrications. It doesn't matter what I tell you either way. You'll soon forget everything I've told you. Can we not? It's kind of important. But don't you worry. I shall erase my mistakes and eradicate the evil infesting the School of Magic. For those reasons, I won't allow you to get in my way, Faust. I'm getting the feeling... Uh-oh. Hold that thought. Oh, definitely hold that thought. We got boss time! Okay, you're dangerous. You're also me. And I don't know why you're me, Dark Hero. Whoa! Okay, that was cool. Can you teach me how to do that? Oh, so that was a tiger, not a lion. Alright, now I got... Well, it's a good thing the game asked me to save. Let's try that again. Okay, trying this again. Well, his regular attacks are not so strong, but his magic attacks are really rough. It's a good thing I got that magic scarf equipped. Hold on a sec. What should I consider? Ooh. Okay, this is actually going a lot better now. Make sure to have my shield out in preparation for different attacks. Okay, that attack can cause damage. Okay, you know what? I need a plan. I need a plan here. I need healing magic? Or just... Well, I might as well use the healing magic. I could use a healing item, but that is a bomb. That is not what I wanted. Okay. That actually healed a decent amount. Let's actually use another spell. Let's use Power Up. Come to think of it, didn't I have a Power Up obtained whenever I went to that statue? What happened to that? Oh! Ah! Okay, so I have a confession to make. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am no longer at the level I was whenever I entered this area. I decided to reload my save and fight these at a lower level. I fight this boss at a lower level because somehow, my very first attempt, I managed to avoid those really strong attacks. And it's like, boy, this guy's barely causing any damage against me. Am I over-leveled? I'm probably over-leveled. So I reloaded my save at the start of this episode and came to this without fighting any enemies. Now, apparently it's not that it's not that I was over-leveled. I was just, avoided all of his strong attacks my first attempt, somehow. Well, good news! You guys are getting to see a much more entertaining boss fight. I tell you what, that's certainly some plot going on here. The fact that there was this war going on and he wants to time travel, very interesting. Okay, I want to try this spell. I have to get up close and personal with this guy often anyway. It helps if I don't miss. Okay. Okay, that spell is apparently not working. Holy spell. Let's try... Holy spell. Don't shield. Thank you. Okay. Apparently just strong against magic. So what I need to do here is recover my MP. That was the wrong button. And, recover my health. And what do I want to do? Let me think. Well, this is probably not a bad idea. Oh, my shield is really not doing good blocking all those. Okay, I still have potions out. Nice that the game pauses while I'm healing. I'm not too concerned about that attack. And there we go. Oh boy. I don't know how I got so lucky during my first attempt. And we're back at that oasis. You feeling better now, buddy? We found you unconscious out in the middle of nowhere, so we dragged you here. Huh? What just happened to me? I remember meeting Elric, but it feels as though I can't remember most of our conversation. If I had to guess, this is the School of Magic's doing with those neuralizer towers. That's not what they're actually called, but that's what I'm calling them. Because I'm betting Elric would want Faust to remember this conversation, because maybe Elric could convince Faust that something needs to be done. It's the School of Magic who is definitely trying to make sure nobody knows that everything is doomed. That is the thought that I was holding. And now he's talking to himself. The heat must have fried his brain. Something certainly did. You're probably feeling drained. Well, we're just about to have something to eat, so why don't you join us for a bit? You'll be full of energy again in no time. So what happened to you out there? I'm not fully sure myself. That's what happens when you stay under the sun for too long. You start hallucinating. And eventually drop dead. Wow, these sandwiches are good. Thanks! I dropped them earlier, so now they are truly... Now they truly are sandwiches. But tish. Well, I think I'm full and ready to roll. See you around, buddy. Hope you like the food. Try not to pass out again. Are you sure we should be leaving him? He'll be fine. Come on, let's hit the dusty trail. Who are these people anyway? Are they with a school of magic? Did they just neuralize me? No, it's the towers that do that. I don't think they need to come close to me to do that. They can do that from afar. As far as I remember, we don't actually get to see any of these neuralizers. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, I don't have time to hammer my way to that magic spell, so we'll go ahead and do that next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.